Hey there, Ryan Ketchum here from Fitness Revolution, and today I want to cover the 4 steps of a successful sales process. So anytime you're sitting down with a prospective client and you're going through a sales consult, or if you're in a success session or an assessment, and you're trying to get the client to make a buying decision, we like to break down the entire sales process into 4 easy steps. So today I want to cover those 4 steps with you and talk a little bit more in detail about each one. So the 4 steps that you're going to learn are the engagement portion, or building rapport. Then we have the discovery portion, and then we have the value build portion, and finally the close. And so those are the 4 steps. And so again, it's going to be engagement, discovery, value, close. And so let's talk a little bit about each one of those stages as they relate to what you're trying to accomplish and the reasons you're using these stages. So the first stage is the engagement stage, and this is where you're going to try to develop rapport with the client. The biggest mistake that a lot of salespeople make is diving right in and going for the kill. They start asking a lot of deep questions or trying to dig into the client's problems, and while all that's good and well, you need to hold off a little bit, and for you to get the client to open up early, you're going to need to develop some sort of relationship with them. You're going to need to find some common ground. And so think of it like this. During the engagement portion, you're trying to set up a buying atmosphere. So you're trying to get the client to trust you. You're trying to get them to see that you truly care about them as an individual. And so this shouldn't be an act. You should be yourself. And you want to think of it like icebreakers, right? If you're dating, you want to get to know the prospective client a little bit better. So during this time, you're going to ask questions about their personal life. You'll ask questions about their family, work, hobbies, anything but specifically related to fitness. Now, if they try to take you right to their fitness goals or their nutrition goals, that's okay. Let them take you there. But if they're okay with it, everybody's going to be a little different. There'll be some clients that want to talk forever just about their personal lives. They're not going to want to get into the fitness and the nutrition stuff right away. And others are going to want to get right down to business. Right? They're going to get right down to how you're going to help them. Let the client feel out how long this should take, and allow them to move you through this, but ask some personal questions. Get to know them at a little bit deeper level, and you'll probably uncover a few things that you can utilize later on in this sales process to make it more effective. So again, that's the first step in the process. We're trying to create a buying atmosphere, and that's going to be through engagement. We're engaging the client, building rapport with them. The next step in the process, and this is the absolute most important step, and it's one that most trainers, most fitness pros, they jive right through. They go through way too fast, and they don't spend enough time in this section, and this is the discovery section. During the discovery section, what you need to think of this as is we're trying to create 2 pictures for the client. Right? We're trying to create the before picture, so we want to know, what are they at now? Where are they at mentally, psychologically, emotionally, physically? Get this picture and try to get them to almost paint a picture with their words of where they're at now, how they feel, what they don't like about themselves. And we're not doing this to really dig into pain points. It does that for you. However, what you're trying to do is you're trying to get a good picture of what it's going to take for them to get to then this second image that you're trying to paint, which is the after. You need to have them paint the after picture for you. So you need to have them tell you what they look like, what they feel like, how they feel emotionally once they're at their end goal, and why they want to get there. And so if you can get the client to paint you this before picture and after picture in their mind with their words during your questioning phase, during this discovery phase, you can guide them through the process through using the right questions. Then you're going to set the stage for the next stage of the process. So we're going to set that up really well by doing this. So spend as much time in the discovery phase as you need, asking lots of specific questions. And so this is a really common trick to use if you have trouble with, how do I know when I've got deep enough with my questions? How do I know if I'm finally where I need to be? Go with the rule of 5, so 5 whys. Every time you ask a question and they give you an answer, think about asking why 5 times. So if it's, tell me how you feel right now. Well, I feel sluggish and out of shape and I'm not very confident. Okay, why do you feel that way? Or what scenarios make you feel that way? And then you just keep digging down and ask why 5 times, okay? And so really think about when they're going through this, are you asking enough questions for each of the topics? And then also, do you have a clear picture painted? Do you know where they're at now, the starting point, and then where they want to go, the after or the end point? Because now we're going to set up this third stage, which is value. You're going to do some value building here. And value building is essentially filling the gaps in between the two phases. So we have the before stage, after stage. They painted these 2 pictures. Your job in the value phase or stage of this process is to paint the picture or the roadmap for how they're going to get there. And so you're going to walk them through how you can get them there. You're going to show them case studies or testimonials of clients that have struggled with the same things and accomplished the same results that they're going after. And you're going to lay out step by step how you're going to help them get to that process. So if someone was trying to go from out of shape, overweight, maybe 30 pounds overweight, not confident, depressed, didn't have any energy, and they wanted to be vibrant, 30 pounds lighter, active person who is full of confidence, you're going to paint the picture of how we're going to get there. And you want to know some of the obstacles. So in the discovery phase, make sure you get to those obstacles, but you're going to help them overcome those obstacles, because most likely they've been this before person for a while, or they've been there before, and then they want this after person. They've tried several paths to get there. They've tried a lot of different stuff to get them there, and they've always fallen off. So this real quick kind of side note, in the discovery phase, ask them what they've had trouble with before. Find out why they haven't had success on their own. If you can do that, now you know how to use that in this value build phase to lay out the roadmap. So basically fill in the gaps of what happens between the before and after stage in the value build phase and make it specific to them. This is not where you try to highlight your credentials as a trainer or the fancy scientific language that you use as a fitness professional. Here's where you're going to have to talk to them in their language, use language that they understand, keep it very, very simple, but show them how you'll help them overcome the obstacles and get the results that they want. Okay? And then finally, as soon as you've done that, you're going to move to the close. And we have a very specific method for going through the close. And that'll be covered in another video topic. We have a simple 5-step process to go through that. But when you're in the close, what you're going to do is, all you have to do is ask for the sale. So just quite simply, you're going to try to get them to agree that they see that you can help them, so that they see that there's some benefit in working with you. And then you're going to just position the offer. So this is where you want to be really confident as a trainer and as a salesperson that you can help that person get those goals. If you're confident in that, all you have to think about is you're providing a solution. So it's solution-based selling. You're giving them a solution that's going to make their life better. So don't get timid. Don't freeze up during the close. Don't freak out and all of a sudden change how you go about things. Your voice changes, your tone of voice. You get timid. You forget to look the person in the eye. Be confident. Know you're the expert, and provide the solution for the client and give them an option to start working for you. And so those are the four parts of a very successful sales process. And so again, it's engagement, discovery, value building, and the close. And remember, make today your best. I'll be back soon with another video for you.
If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button below. If you have any questions about the 4 phases of a successful sales process, please leave a comment and we will do our absolute best to answer you. And if you want any more information about PTontheNET or Ryan Ketchum, click on the links in the description. Subscribe to our channel, we upload a video every week.